Once upon a time, there was a wise sage known for his remarkable problem-solving abilities. One day, two young men approached him seeking his advice. Both men were polite and insisted that the other should go first. After some discussion, they realized that their questions were essentially the same, so they agreed to speak with the sage at the same time. One of the young men explained to the sage, "Master, we are facing similar problems. We are both low-level employees who are being treated poorly at work. We receive no respect, and our employers constantly mistreat us. Can you please tell us if we should quit our jobs?" The sage closed his eyes and entered into deep meditation. The two young men patiently waited until, finally, the sage opened his eyes and uttered just 5 words: "Only a bowl of rice." The young men expressed their gratitude to the sage and left his presence. As they walked back to the city, they pondered the meaning behind the sage's enigmatic response. Breaking the silence, one of the young men asked his companion, "That was intriguing. What do you think the sage meant by only a bowl of rice?" The other man contemplated for a moment and replied, "It seems quite clear that the bowl of rice symbolizes our daily meals. I believe the sage was trying to convey that our jobs are merely a means to earn a living." Agreeing with this interpretation, the first young man added, "Yes, when we strip away all the complexities, our jobs ultimately provide us with sustenance in the form of our daily meals." With these thoughts in mind, they parted ways, each choosing a different path. One continued working at the same place, while the other promptly resigned and returned to the countryside to pursue farming. Over the years, the young man who became a farmer achieved remarkable success. He utilized the knowledge he gained in the city to import high-quality seeds, resulting in the cultivation of the finest fruits and vegetables in the region. He not only enjoyed substantial profits, but also gained a reputation as an expert in his field. Meanwhile, the young man who remained at his job experienced a remarkable transformation. He developed the ability to handle challenging tasks and demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity. His determination and dedication propelled him through the ranks, earning him one promotion after another, until he eventually became a manager. By chance, the two men crossed paths once again. As they caught up with each other's lives, they realized that they had embarked on two contrasting journeys, despite receiving the same answer from the sage. Both were now prosperous and content, but they couldn't help but question which path was the correct one. Puzzled, the manager asked his farmer friend, "The sage said the same thing to us, and we interpreted it similarly. Why did you choose to quit?" The farmer replied, equally puzzled, "I understood the meaning immediately. To me, the job was no more than a means to secure my daily meals. So I saw no reason to endure a miserable situation for the sake of a bowl of rice. Quitting seemed like the obvious choice. Why did you choose to stay?" The manager chuckled and responded, "The job, too, appeared to me as nothing more than a bowl of rice. However, I realized that I was getting overly worked up over it. Once I grasped this, I understood that I didn't have to take the mistreatment personally. I chose to stay because I realized there was no need for me to let the abuse affect me." Isn't that what the sage meant? Perplexed by the contrasting outcomes, the farmer suggested that they seek the sage once again to uncover the truth. They visited the sage and explained their confusion, expressing their desire to understand the genuine meaning behind his advice from years ago. They eagerly awaited the sage's response. Once again, the sage closed his eyes, and the two men patiently awaited his words. After a while, the sage opened his eyes and spoke once more, using the same concise phrase of 5 words, "Only a difference of thought." The sage proceeded to explain that in life, each person follows their unique path. He compared the state of one's mind to a stream flowing downhill, emphasizing that regardless of the direction one takes, they will ultimately reach their own point of happiness. He encouraged them to embrace their individual paths, for it is merely a bowl of rice, something necessary, but not the ultimate purpose of their lives. With these insights, the two men realized that both choices they made were valid, as they had each found their own path to prosperity and contentment. They understood that it was merely a difference in their perspectives and thoughts that led them on separate journeys. This story serves as a motivational reminder that in life, we all have our own unique paths to follow. Each person's journey is shaped by their thoughts, and as long as we pursue our own happiness, success can be attained. So let us go forth on our individual paths, reaching for our own bowl of rice, and may we find fulfillment and blessings along the way. Thank you all for joining me today on this insightful journey. I hope you found value in the story we discussed and the lessons it holds. As we come to the end of this video, I'd like to take a moment to summarize our key takeaways. Firstly, the story of the sage and the two young men teaches us the importance of seeking advice and guidance when faced with difficult decisions. Just like the young men, we often encounter similar challenges in our lives, and reaching out for wisdom can provide valuable perspectives. The sage's response, "Only a bowl of rice," reminds us that our jobs, although important for our sustenance, should not define our happiness or self-worth. It encourages us to reflect on our own situations and consider whether we are truly fulfilled and content in our current paths. The differing choices made by the young men highlight the individuality of our journeys. We all have unique paths to follow, and what works for one person may not work for another. It emphasizes the significance of understanding our own desires and making decisions that align with our values and aspirations. Ultimately, the sage's message, "Only a difference of thought," reminds us that our state of mind plays a crucial role in shaping our experiences and outcomes. It encourages us to adopt a positive and empowered mindset, regardless of the circumstances we face. By focusing on our thoughts and perceptions, we can overcome challenges and find our own paths to success and happiness. I hope this story has inspired you to reflect on your own life and consider the choices you make. Remember that your journey is unique, and only you can determine the best path for yourself. Embrace your individuality, stay true to your values, and believe in your ability to create a fulfilling and joyful life. Before we conclude, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you, our wonderful viewers, for your time and engagement. Your support is what drives us to continue sharing meaningful content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and valuable insights. If you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts on this topic, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you and continue the conversation. Thank you once again for watching, and as always, stay motivated, stay positive, and stay blessed. This is We Do Motivation, signing off. Until next time.